Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome, everybody. It is Thursday. It is January 29th, and the month is almost over. This is crazy. Time is relentless. I mean, it just doesn't. I mean, you would think maybe it would have a little compassion and just wait for us, but it doesn't wait. How you guys doing, man? It's really good to be here. Good to see you, CC. We've got
good to see you guys.
Special guest with us today, Songs with MIDI Punks, and of course, our illustrious Big Bear. So welcome, guys.
What's happening, folks? Good to see everyone.
Thank you, my friends. Thank you.
We've got a lot to unpack today. I am going to try to keep this one moving right along. We're going to go over a few things really quick just to kind of a catch up, a little recap. And then we're going to talk a little bit about what's coming up next with MIDI Punks. If you've remembered in the past, we did the MIDI Punks Get Canned snapshot. I think that wasn't Christmas. So it was right before Christmas, wasn't it? Man, that was a while ago.
I believe so. November or December.
Yeah. So and then we did the MIDI Vaders. We still have to showcase M3, but we're going to be talking about the love song. We're going to be talking about the love song here shortly. So, but before we get to that, let's just kind of mow through a couple of things. If you've been keeping up with us, then a lot, some of this will be a little bit of a repeat, but I'm going to go quickly through it. As you know, right now we are finalizing. So we're working directly with the attorney now with our bylaws. Everything's kind of going through the blender, if you will, stress testing, looking at the legal aspects of the bylaws. The main thing about these bylaws, once we get everything in place, they need to stand for a long time. We don't want to have to go back and go, oh, we didn't think about that. We better do something about that. So these are the conversations that are going on right now. The bylaws are critical to getting our governance contracts finished. They're critical to how the DAO will operate, how we will manage rewards, engagement, governance, all those things. So that's underway right now. And that's the main thing we're focused on. However, and this, I'm just going to put this up for a second here. Our bylaws are, I think, well, let me go back. It's 15 articles, 18 pages long right now. I think it's actually maybe 19 pages now, but these are the different sections that the bylaws cover. And it's gonna really be that litmus and that foundation that we're going to be growing on once we complete our migration. And there's some interesting things out there being talked about with DAOs now, which is interesting. I don't like to use the word 3 times in a row, but when it's interesting, I guess it's interesting. But Vitalik, I haven't seen this, but Vitalik was recently talking about DAOs and the importance of DAOs and that DAOs, that he sees it come back in DAOs. And I'm going to go find that because we'll probably have an article around it. But we're really excited. And so this is our timeline. This is going to be an organic timeline, okay? As we check things off, you will notice dates might get bumped a little bit as we push towards the final stretch. So right now, there's been a slight update to when we're going to be submitting the documents to the state. So that's right now set for between February 5th and the 10th. This includes finalizing the bylaws and putting them up for community vote for ratification. So my goal, we hope within the next 2 weeks, we will be submitting the bylaws for community ratification. That will be on our legacy system. And we will have more information coming out about that as we go forward. Once we do that, we can finalize the governance contracts. those will be submitted to the state as well. They don't have to be submitted at the same time, but they will be submitted with the state. The state will be reviewing our governance contracts to make sure that they jive with the bylaws. So what's on chain needs to support what is registered legally off chain. So once that's done, we're going to be kicking in our next phases for beta testing. We're looking at the first week of March for our contract snapshot. And then we'll step into a cool down. There'll be a cool down where we're going to do all of our final beta testing. And then we will be hitting that migration. So you'll want to keep each of these live streams is going to be critical to the updates that happen with our migration process. You will hear updates to those timelines here first, and then we will report them through articles, through announcements, and everything else. So this is really where that information is going to be live. We do have a lot of our engagement community with us, helping support us, helping us get the word out. I do want to remind everybody, I think, did I pass that? I did. I'm going to go back here a little bit. I'm going to go back just a little bit because I just want our engagement community to have the best experience possible. And we need this to really help us get the word out. The only person who can call me and get through the silence is my son, but I'll have to go back. I don't know if you heard that or not, but anyway. So where was I? Okay, so our engagement community is really critical for everything that we're doing right now. And I can't emphasize how much we appreciate this new vibe, this new connection that we're making. We're using the Zeely platform to help us manage this process, but the engagement and the support that we've been getting over the last few months has been incredible. We have, I think, close to 3,000 people right now that are just helping us organically. I say that, and I mean that, because while we are doing these quests and we have leaderboards and we have challenges and everybody's kind of engaged in this, this competition process to help us get the word out, what we're seeing is that engagement is sticking. People are actually getting excited about the messages. They're getting excited about the DAO. The top 5,000 people that are participating in this, if they don't already have a stake in the DAO or a stake in Axion, they will be getting their first membership with the DAO included. I'm going to have to message him. Sorry, guys, live streaming.
No worries. Do your thing, bro. Do your thing.
Yeah. Did you hear it ring? It's
Yeah.
He's the only one
Sounds
that
like
has
the
that.
space.
I think it's Star Superman or something like that. Anyway.
Yeah.
So no, I just want to emphasize that, we are grateful to this community who has really stepped up and started to participate. The DAO is about community. The DAO is about participation. And so they're helping us set the precedent, to set the example to how everyone in the DAO should be a part of the messages that we have going out. If we want this DAO to grow from a vision to a movement to a global community, which is going to be one of my next articles, is building this global community, then we're going to have to see engagement on a level that we have not seen in many, many years. And so this is just a great tool and a great opportunity and a great way for us to get the word out. So hopefully you read through this. I want to make sure that when you're submitting some of your tasks, that you follow some of these instructions pretty tight, and make it easy for the guys to check things off, and so you don't miss this opportunity. So I'm gonna back out of that again, but Same thing goes with comments. We love the comments that we're hearing and that we're seeing in our threads. They really get us pumped up. They help us keep this energy alive. And so, but what we want to be careful is you don't need to say the same thing 25 times just because you don't want it to be missed. We see it, and we're like right now, Big Bear is going through it. He's selecting a psalm. And if you've been with us from the very beginning, as we play out, we'll showcase some of those comments that you guys are sharing with us, because it really does help get this vibe growing. So there's the updates to the timeline. I don't think I have really much more to go over specifically, except, and I'm just going to keep this up, except we have a special guest with us today. And before I complete this introduction and start talking about this next campaign that we're going to be launching shortly after this live stream, I want to play something for you, because this is kind of going to be our migration anthem. I know a lot of people have probably heard this, but it's been a little bit since we played it. So here it is. I need to thank you again, Songs, for doing that for us.
Love
it. I need to thank you, because the rhythm is actually yours from the start. You said
I had those drums beating in my ears like that for about 3 years, and you took it and you made it a reality. I mean, that is just absolutely, I can't tell you how incredible and appreciative, incredible it was, and how much I appreciate that. And it really ties into just about everything that we're doing. We have our new mission control channels open, and we are going to be putting some more information out about mission control. But in mission control, we have the Coliseum. And I always imagine when we relaunch on base that it would be no different than marching into this Coliseum with this massive parade of warriors and flags and you know, all the things that you kind of imagine in that, and as we prepare to move over to base. And so you took this rhythm in my brain and you made it a reality. And that's really what MIDI Punks is all about. MIDI Punks is about collaboration. It's about taking the voices around the globe and bringing them together to do something exciting. And that's one of the things we're going to be working on, is the love song. But the love song isn't the beginning. You've got a bunch of stuff out there already. In fact, I mean, I got a long list, but how long have we been doing these collaboration pieces? Do you know how long ago those started? With, I know, the Good Morning song, the Touch Grass song, the Engagement Farmer song. There's so many out there that have multiple voices participating in them. But how long ago did you start that? Do you remember about?
About 3 years, something, 2.5, 3 years, something. I think we kind of started. That's when I came into Web3 and kind of crypto and X and so forth. And yeah, wanted to build a community in a kind of a different way. But yeah, here we are, and I think a few hundred people joined the song so far, and we did some fun things. And for me, community is having fun and bonding and get to know each other and build mainly. And then of course everything else comes after that, hopefully.
So, and next week, March 2nd, is an anniversary date. Why don't you tell me about this anniversary date?
You mean in March? Yeah,
March
exactly.
2nd, yeah. You're
March
right.
2nd.
You're right. A month.
Yeah.
No, not February 2nd, March 2nd. I'm sorry.
I was just about to fire my math teacher, but yeah, March 2nd. Yeah, actually last year we were a part of a very fun project launching 47 NFT projects to the moon surface, the second successful the moon. Yeah, the second successful landing. I think the previous one was in 72, so 53 years later they managed to land the Blue Ghost lunar lander around the moon surface. And now there's a little tiny museum containing 47 NFT projects, and Midipunks is one of them with our High song, and CryptoPunks is another one that I guess most people heard of. So yeah, that's fun to be part of and look up on the moon and think we actually have a piece of music up there. So yeah, that's
Yeah. And it's pretty much known as the first song on the moon, right? I mean, really.
Yeah, as far as I know.
And that I'm going to do this. I'm going to hold it still because I know that there was some problems last week. But that is our first code word of the day is moon. So for those of you who are participating in our engagement, that's and so yeah, I mean, and we have an article, guys. So everybody, I want you to know we have an article that's about to drop. Oh, I can't remember what's the title. Shoot. I'm gonna have to pull this back up. I can't remember the title. It's but I wanna boom. It'll pull up here just a second. Nope, that's not it. Go here. Here. It's going to be called A World Record Built with Love. Okay, so tell us about the love song.
Yeah, the love song was just I got this crazy idea because since we brought a song to the moon surface, what could be a logical next step? And I thought, why not try to break the world record in most voices, individual voices, that is. And yeah, I just did some research, and the current world record is 367 individual. I need to point this out because they actually recorded 300,000 people with a few mics, so that might be a harder record to break. But I thought this is actually doable, since I think our record is over 100 people. So I thought, why not be 420 people? So I kind of started a little song and asked our community to join, and simply by saying the word love. And now we're 220, so over halfway to meet to 420, which kind of is the goal. For those who are into Web3, you might get the reference. But yeah, 368, and we will actually break it. But why not go for 420?
Yeah, that's incredible. So we're going to have a quest coming up for our community to participate in, where you'll be having an opportunity to have your voice recorded and included in the love song, and in the process, setting a world record for individual voices that are all participating in a song. So, so yeah, we're really excited to be a part of this. We've been ramping up for this now for quite a long time, um, and I've come to appreciate and trust the universe when it comes to things happening when they need to happen, when they're supposed to happen. I think sometimes we get stuck on we all set goals, we all try to accomplish things, and then when we miss those goals, unfortunately, a lot of people tend to lose hope, or they give up, or they don't keep pushing. Which is why we're kind of hoping to set a little bit of an example the way we're doing our timeline here as we push forward, as we need to reset, as we need to kind of reevaluate the timelines. Then we're going to make adjustments in this process. But I really feel like the timing is perfect with this final sprint to migration to do the love song. We'll be doing a few other things to kind of get the community excited, to get the community engaged. And we're just really thankful for our collaboration partners, and the patience and the vision that everyone seems to be hanging on to, and we're excited about that because I said this in a meeting the other day. I don't normally speak in these terms, especially publicly, but come hell or high water, we're gonna get this thing across the starting line. So, and we do call it, just so you know, songs. We actually don't call our migration the finish line, even though we've been racing towards this point in time since, like last year this time. It really is our starting line. And so, because we're getting ready for one of the biggest, if you know what Ironman is, or a marathon, we're getting ready for, once we migrate to base, that's when the Ironman, that's when the sprint, that's when the migration or the work really gets to start happening. So, and we'll be kind of freed up from all of this, all of the foundation setting. Once that foundation is set, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but here in the United States, we're starting to see houses being built in a week. Like in my area here, houses are almost completed in a week. The processes in place are so well planned out, well thought out that it's kind of frightening at the rate that we're building. But growth is important, and it's important to be a part of it. And having the MIDI punks as one of our collaboration partners, it just makes sense. And we do have a couple more that we hope to be introducing here in the next couple of weeks. So we're going to continue this process of building, and we're going to continue this process of reaching higher, setting the bar higher. And that's exactly what MIDI Punks is doing here with the love song. They're setting the goal post higher. And so we applaud that. We support that. We're excited and appreciate you being with us today. Is there anything about this process that I'm skipping over in my excitement to continue to speak?
No, basically just, let's do the sprint and join the world. I mean, for me, it's kind of tell your neighbor, hey, I'm on a world record. I mean, who don't want to be on a world record? That's what I'm thinking. So for me, it's a no-brainer to just record one little word, love. And it's also for me a huge thing to kind of build bridges all around the world. Like I'm hanging out a lot in X spaces and talking to people from Africa, Asia during this project, and it's super fun to just connect and learn about other cultures and vibe with all kinds of people. That is kind of what I love most about this project. So yeah.
And you're also using Zeely right now as well. So I think we need we'll share some of that with the community at some point later when you're ready for that kind of the deluge that comes with that. So no, it's really awesome to have you with us. Appreciate that. And we're just about to hit 30 minutes. And I feel like, I don't know. Is there anything I'm missing, Big Bear or Cece?
No, pretty much
No, I
covered
think
it.
you're. Yep, what he said.
There's a part of me that is excited to be, doing these a little bit tighter, a little bit quicker. But at the same time, and I always mention this, I even mentioned this before today, the vibe before these is sometimes it's a mixed emotions. But once we hit those buttons, once we click in, once I watch those intro videos and this theme song that we have here for our migration, those really set the tone and just help get the vibe going. We do have one last code word to hand out, and so we're gonna start. I'm gonna mention this, but I know the minute I mention it, we've got a bunch of folks that are ready to submit their tasks and to and help get the word out, because from here the word goes out. So that's the exciting part. But we do have, and we have been working on another quest. We're really excited about it. We've spent a lot of time going over what the details will look like, how we will manage it, so that it's fair, so that everyone participating feels like they have a place within it. And it's an opportunity to kind of get the creative juices flowing even further. We've already done this once, but it was a little bit of a hiccup. I was just learning how to do half of this stuff. I'm still learning to do the other half. So it is a work in progress. But we will be here. I hope by the next live stream, we will be launching our next big meme contest. Okay. So we have a big meme contest coming up. That is our third code word. And so stay tuned for that. We're going to probably have 2 or 3 categories. You're going to be submitting your memes on the Discord. We have a very specific channel that those will go to. We may have to alter how our general chat is managed so that we can keep these submissions going to the right channel. So we're working out all of these details because we do believe that we're going to have a large turnout for this. So just like the love song. In fact, I was thinking a second ago, songs, I was thinking, what if we're going to have probably well over 1,000 submissions. So we're also looking for ways to select the 200 voices that we want that are remaining to be in the song. So we're going to have some creative ways to actually earn that spot on the song through this process. So, and I have other ideas that I'll share with you later songs, but we're really excited. We appreciate you being here with us today. Cece, anything that you want to add, Cece, before we head over to the 50K giveaway play out?
No, I'm just excited for next month. And guys, it'll come around very quick, because it seems like yesterday it was New Year's Eve, and that was a month ago nearly.
Yeah.
So time is going very quick. I don't know if it's when you're getting older or you younger guys, if you feel the last month has gone quick, but for me, it's like literally a week ago, not a month. Yeah, crazy.
week, date, month, what's that? It's all the same. It is.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I find for myself that as each year passes and you know the numbers tick up on your age, that time seems to flow much more rapidly than it did the year previously. So but I will say this. I will say this. James sort of touched on this previously, but with me scrolling through and reading a lot of the comments on the live stream here, we really do appreciate the fact that for the most part, it really seems everybody's just happy with where we're at. They're appreciative of the transparency that we've given. There doesn't seem to be a collective sense of impatience. Everybody's, you know, they're granting us philosophically speaking, they're granting us the time to get done what we need to get done, and we appreciate that. You know, we are as anxious and want to get this thing out to the community and migrated and up and running on base as fast as possible. But, you know, as we've always said, we're not going to do it until we're ready. And the term we're ready means that we are compliant in all aspects moving forward. So until that's all zipped up, but we feel fairly confident that with the roadmap that we've now put out, although it is organic and it could be elastic to a certain degree, we're on track to get this thing pushed out. So thank you for your support.
And also look at this as
sorry,
a blessing
CC,
in disguise. No, yeah, sorry, Big Bear, for butting in. Also look at this as a bit of a blessing in disguise, guys. I mean, looking at Bitcoin at the moment, it's at 83,600, guys. So, oh, I know. We shouldn't swear. So 83,600. Obviously, we don't know what way the markets are going, guys, but yet again, blessing in disguise. Imagine if we had everything in place and rushed Axion out 2 months ago. We'd be like all the other altcoins and projects out there at the moment, all taking a dump. So hopefully, by the time we've got everything in place of Axion, we start off at right at the bottom, and the only way should be up. So look at it as a blessing in disguise.
Yeah, and that goes back to this whole trusting the universe kind of perspective.
Yeah.
And we are looking at the markets. The markets did play a little bit into some of the decisions we made, but ultimately it was just one of the straws. I just see a medal. I did mention the second code. So the second code I did mention. I got to. Yeah, so yes, we mentioned the second code while Songs was talking. So you'll just have to go back and look. I don't know how to say that better. So yeah, we're just gonna trust the universe, and we're just gonna keep pushing forward. And you know, I did speak to this a little bit in the last article that we just published, and I'm just trying to think ahead here. You know, we do have, you know, to balance out what you said, Big Bear. Yeah, there are people out there that are anxious. There's people out there that are looking forward to this. It can be kind of a letdown when you get excited and the date has to change. But ultimately, we will get this across the start line. So it is everything that we are focused on a daily basis at this point. So right now we're in that legal quagmire, kind of going through the legalese, the legal language of everything that we're doing. And so just very excited to get that done. Let me just check something real quick before we segue out. I'm going to double check something. because I do believe that we already have significant. Yeah. Yeah, we already have 63 successful submissions on this. They're going to come in a little slower. We've got it set up so that people, people have to really think through everything. But we do have 63 successful submissions. So, and we actually have 443 submissions right now. So, I think we're going to nail this. But the guys are going through and reviewing those. So once those are reviewed, then everything will process right through. So, yeah, anything else, guys? I'm going to go ahead. I'm ready to play us out. We're going to nail this 45 minutes.
No, just so you know, I have been tagging. I've been tagging a lot of questions as well. So I don't know if you wanted to spend 5 or 10 minutes, going through a few questions in there, or you can just post them up as we're playing out too.
Let me, I'll just take a couple seconds here. Oh, sorry. Some of these are great questions. I think some of them I covered, but others can be covered by really digging into our support docs. We do have some updated support docs at support.axiondao.com. Let's see. Let's look at this one. Will Axion DAO allow asset portability across different games and chains? And if so, what standards are you adopting? Yeah, that's a pretty big technical question. We are looking at being very interoperable, participating across multiple chains. We will be primarily on the base chain, but we're not going to be. But we will be looking at cross-chain opportunities in the future. So yeah, I think a lot of these questions that are here have a lot of them have been covered. And so going back through some of the material we've put out there, and we'll look at some of these. That actually reminds me, we do have an ideas channel coming out here shortly, where our community will be able to submit ideas or submit questions, submit different proposals. It will be a way to have conversations based on sorry, I got distracted by a comment. It will kind of be a precursor to the governance on-chain governance. This will be an opportunity for us to discuss these ideas on the Discord channel to exercise through them. But so that will probably be going up here over the weekend as well. So what we need to do is a way to kind of preserve some of these questions. And then here's what I would suggest. If you have questions that you really want to kind of get a deep dive into an answer, once the live stream is over, drop those questions below the live stream, and over the weekend I'll go back to see if there's any in there that we can bring up at a later time. So I think that's how we'll do that. Hey, Songs, any last parting thoughts before we play out? And you and I will be connecting either later this afternoon or I think it's getting kind of late for you, but at some point this afternoon or evening, and then and we'll get this love song launched.
Let's do it. Here it's 8, so I'll be up for another few hours. But final words: more love in the world. That's my final words.
We need
100%.
We need more love in the world. That is a fact, man.
Yeah.
It's the only way that we're going to conquer hate. It's the only way that we're going to conquer fear and anger. So yeah, let's do this. I'm ready. Okay. All right. I'm going to play us out, guys. And we wish everybody an awesome end of the week. We hope everybody has an awesome weekend. and we'll be talking again here soon. And I'll probably say that again because I usually do, but kind of the way it is. Cheers.
We ready to ignite. We blasting off tonight. Axion DAO in the cloud with the crowd in the frenzy. Pound in the ground, engine sound like a Benz G. In Kamal to rise in the skylines lit. Rocket climb like a rhyme when the lines all hit. Doing D5 better, together, forever. Meta rides more like leather than pleather. Migration to base, the flight plans drawn. The future is now. Yeah, the mic stays on. Got a 50K giveaway. Big today. Don't faint from the news, man, you okay? Doing D5 better, together we stay. We're just getting started. Hear the crowd say, hey, Axion DAO, those engines lit. Migration to base, the perfect fit. Future of crypto in a brand new way. Axion DAO, 50K giveaway. Fast lane frame, hey, with the game in the gearbox. Meta rods heat, make the street lights teardrop. Code mode load like a rhyme in the riddle. Every chain link thick has the bass in the middle. Moon zoom boom when the room gets louder. Axion strong like 4 bars from your router. We don't just chase, we replace that bass. Got the bass so laced they can't trace our race. Got a 50K giveaway, big today. Don't faint from the news, man, you okay? Doing D5 better, together we stay. We're just getting started, hear the crowd say, hey, Axion DAO, those engines lit. Migration to base, the perfect fit. Future of crypto in a brand new way. Axion DAO, 50K giveaway. Fuel in the fuse when the boosters ignite. Income island, they rockets take flight. Octane flame, every launch stays vital. 50K flip, got the grip on the title. Meta rides drift with the lift on lock. Every tick-tock click, push the rocket clock. This is next gen flex on the ledger page. Axion DAO, future set center stage. Got a 50K giveaway, big today. Don't faint from the news, man, you okay? Doing D5 better, together we stay. We're just getting started, hear the crowd say, hey, Axion DAO, those engines lit. Migration to base, the perfect fit. Future of crypto in a brand new way. Axion DAO, 50K giveaway. 50K giveaway.
I love that feeling. Have a great week,
Yeah.
everybody. Have a great weekend. We appreciate you joining us. Come hang out on Discord. We'll have this quest for the love song coming out shortly. And just keep coming out, showing up to Discord, and yeah, we'll see you. We'll see you there. Cheers, everybody.
Take care, guys.
Cheers, everyone. Ciao.
If I can, my screen is frozen, guys.
I can play the music.
Well,
something like that, guys.
we're not going to get our normal play out if I can't find it.
Oh, well, I enjoy that one. The astronaut, he's on Mars, isn't he? You know?
Yeah. And so the screen is locked. Oh, well, everybody have an awesome week. We'll catch you on
Take
the
care,
flip.
guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.